Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is with my name is fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: 6 policemen killed as gunmen tried to free drug cartel suspects from police convoy. Subway workers with the passengers boarding train in the city of Rio de Janeiro. And severe malnutrition affects the northeastern region of Mandera in Kenya. In another daring attempt, heavily armed gunmen tried to free 9 drug cartel suspects belonging to the Beltran Leyva cartel from police convoy in the western state of Nayarit. Our CJ from Mexico has more on the incident.
6 police and 2 jail guards were killed in Mexico on Saturday when gunmen tried to free drug cartel suspects from a prison convoy. Police in the western state of Nayarit came under attack as they drove out of an airport where they had picked up 9 suspected members of the Beltran Leyva cartel, including senior member Jeronimo Gamez, known as the Cousin. Gamez was arrested in late January and is accused of being the main organizer in purchases of cocaine from Colombia for the Beltran Leyva gang, one of Mexico's most violent. The gunman, after a foiled attempt to free the prisoners, escaped in 3 trucks.
Brazilian TV showed pictures of subway workers punching and kicking passengers and using a whip-like object to force passengers into overcrowded cars in the city of Rio de Janeiro. The workers said they were trying to re-establish order after a strike caused overcrowding and chaos throughout the city's urban train system. Celso sheds light on what he calls the reality of public transportation system in Brazil.
This is Celso, citizen journalist reporting from Brazil for Instablogs. Throughout Brazil, the public transport system cannot be considered of good quality, with some rare exceptions, and recently a fact shocked the entire country due to violence by employees of a company that managed the railway company in metropolitan region of Rio de Janeiro. Accidentally, a team that was making a journalistic feature on another subject in a major train station in Rio filmed scenes of explicit violence in which security of the railway network beat, kicked and even whipped passengers on board trains. The worst thing is that the company that managed the railway network knew the fact but ignored the violence by its employees. Apparently, the order of business was to maintain order at any cost. It is well known the reality of public transportation in Rio de Janeiro, which, besides being inefficient, is one of the most expensive in Brazil. This is a picture of neglect with the population in the most famous Brazilian city in the world.
Malnutrition levels within Kenya have increased significantly in the past 1 year. Currently, the rate of global acute malnutrition stands at an average of 30%, twice the UN World Health Organization's accepted emergency threshold of 15%. Equally, the rate of severe acute malnutrition is at an average of 5%. Jeronimo Gamez highlights the plight of masses in the famine-affected region of Mandera in northeast Kenya.
This is Convoy, a citizen journalist from Kenya, reporting on Instablogs. Alarming levels of malnutrition are being recorded in children between 6 and 59 months old in the northeastern region of Mandera, which is grappling with successive droughts, high food prices, and a scarcity of water. Even without a clear data, the sheer number of new malnutrition cases is alarming and indicates the emergency has become acute. About 200,000 people in Mandera, which has a population of about 325,000, are already relying on food aid. Close to 30,000 children, 32% of the total child population in Mandera, are acutely malnourished. Of these, over 4,000 are severely malnourished and at risk of death if no urgent intervention is found. Admissions to supplementary feeding and outpatient therapeutic programs have risen by at least 40%. A lack of water and pasture, as well as livestock migration, have reduced milk availability. Although sporadic rains have been reported in the past few days, Mandera remains largely parched.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.